¡Ay! Es tarde. Tengo una reunión importante. Yo me cepillo los dientes. Yo desayuno. Yo me visto. ¿Y mis llaves? Ajá. Adiós. Hola, mi gente. Whew. I made it right on time to my meeting today. I usually get up early because being late messes up my day. Speaking of, in today's lesson, I'd like to hear about what a typical day might look like in your life. In Spanish, please. Don't worry, you know I'm gonna help. Now, shall we? By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to describe your and your family's daily routine using new vocabulary. Make sure you have a copy of page 4 from the PDF to work with me. Are you ready? Yes! ¡Vámonos! The question we're going to answer today is, ¿cómo es tu rutina diaria? Try to guess what I'm asking. I'm asking, what is your daily routine like? ¿Cómo es tu rutina diaria? And I can tell you're already thinking about all the things you usually do. So, let me show you how to express that in Spanish. We're going to play a guessing game. I'm going to show you the activity you have on your PDF sheet, along with 3 verbs on the screen. You need to guess which verb corresponds to the activity shown, and then I'm going to tell you the correct answer. Are we good? Okay. Number 1. What activity is this? Despertarse, desayunar, or cepillarse los dientes. The correct answer is desayunar. Say it with me. Desayunar. Desayunar. Desayunar comes from desayuno, breakfast. So it literally means to breakfast. Did you breakfast today, by the way? Good. Here's another one. What activity is this? Vestirse, bañarse, or despertarse. The correct answer is bañarse. Say it with me. Bañarse. Bañarse. It means to take a shower or a bath. Next one. What activity is this? Cepillarse los dientes, levantarse, or vestirse. The correct answer is cepillarse los dientes. The double L in Spanish sounds like a Y or a J, depending on where you're from. So, say it with me. Cepillarse los dientes. Awesome. Here's another one. What activity is this? Vestirse, despertarse, or levantarse. The answer is levantarse, to get up. Say it with me. Levantarse. Awesome. So, now we have 2 left. Vestirse and despertarse. One of them means to wake up. and the other one means to get dressed. Which one means what? Take a wild guess. Well, vestirse means to get dressed. It comes from vestido, dress. And despertarse means to wake up. Here are all the activities that I showed you. Let me say them again, and now you're going to repeat after me each time. Are you ready? Okay. Desayunar. Bañarse. Cepillarse los dientes. Levantarse. Vestirse. Despertarse. Excelente, my friend. Woohoo! Look at these verbs again. Do you notice anything different between the first one, desayunar, and the rest of them? Look closely. You may have noticed that the ending looks different from other verbs we've seen so far. There's desayunar, but then there's bañarse, cepillarse los dientes, levantarse, and so on. That se, that se at the end gives them a special meaning. Bañar means to give a bath to someone or something else, like a parent giving a bath to their child or giving a bath to the dog. But when you say bañarse, that means you're giving yourself a bath. You're taking a shower yourself. No one is doing it to you. Let me give you another example. Cepillar los dientes is to brush someone else's teeth, like brushing a child's teeth. You do it to someone else. But cepillarse los dientes means to brush one's teeth. You do it to yourself. So every time you see a verb ending in se, it indicates that the person is doing the action to themselves. Okay? Now, here's how you would change those verbs to make expressions that you can use to talk about your and your family's daily routine. Bañarse, to bathe oneself, changes into yo me baño en la mañana. I give myself a shower in the morning, to talk about your routine. Then it changes into él or ella se baña en la noche. He gives himself a shower. She gives herself a shower at night, to talk about a family member's routine. So, yo me baño. Él se baña. Ella se baña. Okay, so here's a question for you. Do you take a shower in the morning or at night? Pause the video here and follow the example to answer in a full sentence. Good. Maybe you're like me. Yo me baño en la mañana. And what about your parents? Let's say your mom. When does she take a shower? Maybe she showers at night. Ella se baña en la noche. That's totally fine. Everyone has a different routine. But I want to hear more about yours. So, how about if I show you an activity and you tell me something about it? I'll help you with some hints. Despertarse equals to wake oneself up. What time do you wake up? Yo me or se despierto a las maybe 7 a.m. 7 de la mañana. If you wake up at 7, you'd say, yo me despierto a las 7 de la mañana. After you wake up, I would assume that you get up yourself. Levantarse equals to get oneself up. Let's say that you wake up at 7, lay in bed for a little bit, and then get up at 7:30, a las 7:30. How would you express that? That would be, yo me levanto a las 7:30 de la mañana. Say it after me. Yo me levanto a las 7:30 de la mañana. Awesome. Now, assuming that you shower in the morning, what comes after for you? Getting yourself dressed, vestirse, or eating breakfast, desayunar. Because some people eat first to avoid getting their clothes dirty. What do? If option 1 applies to you, you should say, yo me baño, me visto, y desayuno. Say it after me. Yo me baño, me visto, y desayuno. If your brother, for example, follows the same routine, you should say, mi hermano se baña, se viste, y desayuna. Say it after me. Mi hermano se baña, se viste, y desayuna. Awesome job! There's a sequence to it, right? You do one thing, then another. Do you remember how to describe a sequence of events in Spanish? It's okay if you don't. I'll help you. To express a sequence, use the words primero, luego, después, and finalmente. First, then, after, finally. Make sure you repeat with me every single time. Primero, luego, después, finalmente. So now, I would like you to look at some activities and say in what order you would like to do them, based on your daily routine. Then, do the same thing about a family member's routine. Pause and take your time to speak. You got this. Thank you for trying your best, my friend. Let's recap what you learned today. In this lesson, you learned to describe your and your family's daily routine using new vocabulary. Excelente! I can't tell you how much I value your effort. Keep practicing and make sure to wake up with enough time to eat your breakfast, brush your teeth, and have a smooth start to your day. Until then, I'll see you next class. Ciao! Nos vemos! Hey.